after about 3 to 4 hours, you want to keep an eye on the Accra glass. Once it gets to where it's kind of holding form, you loosen your guard screws a hair and then put the tip into the guard screw and gently tap it with a hammer until your receiver breaks free, and then pulling straight up, you should be able to just pop the guy out like so. We'll set that to the side. Then with a fresh X-Acto knife, you want to go in and trim everything at the wood line very gently and carefully, just removing enough to where it's not a pain later to file this stuff back. And this is why we pop it out while it's still soft, to be able to do all the cleanup easily with a blade rather than having to file this stuff back for days. So now we also want to remove our trigger guard and the magazine. This sometimes requires the use of a punch and a hammer. Just very gently try to work it loose. All you're doing at this point is removing material that you will clean up with a file later, but will save you plenty of time in filing by cutting it away now. And we'll also hit the trigger recess as well. See her rest in the little recess here that doesn't go all the way through. We'll just try to remove some of that. All these places that I'm pulling Accra glass away from, I did not remove the finish from, so that the Accra glass will, for the most part, peel off of it. And that'll save us a great deal of work with the Dremel and file later. We want to peel all this stuff back so that it doesn't get folded under the receiver when we put the receiver back in. And if we're all trimmed up good, we'll get rid of the larger chunks of Accra glass on all of our parts, which should peel right off if you've waxed everything generously. Getting it super clean at this point isn't critical, just getting the chunks out of the way. That's why the wax is so important, or release agent. Makes life a whole lot easier. We can leave all that. We'll just scrape away anything on the outside at the wood line. Alright, oh, forgot one thing. I'm going to go ahead and take care of the Accra glass in the barrel channel, which is cutting away at your tape line here. You're still a little soft. Now we want to put the receiver back in, straight up and down, ensuring that we don't bind up on the recess for the recoil lug. All of our parts back in. Tighten it on down. Want it nice and tight. You could even torque your screws to their torque spec, because this is going to be the final resting place of the receiver in the glass. So from there, you peel away the excess tape so that it doesn't stick to your stock and let it sit for 24 hours.